Hi everyone, you beautiful New Zealanders. Well, I'm just going to give you an update on how we're going with our getting our business cards out around the country. You know that we're talking about the Treaty Principles Bill. That's David Seymour's bill. I believe that this is the most significant bill that we've had in our parliaments since 1840. And really, I went through a summary. David Seymour's Treaty Principles Bill brings us as a nation to a fork in the road in our history. In my view, as I've said, it's the most significant event since 1840. What happens to this bill will determine our future. It determines where New Zealand's going to go. It's going to go either down the drain or into prosperity and harmony and racial harmony and all the good stuff. So if David's bill is unsuccessful, if it gets kicked out of Parliament and doesn't become law, this bus called New Zealand is going to take a left turn. In fact, we're heading towards a left turn. We're already on the left turn at the moment. Tribal rule, a class society, Maori and the rest, one law for Maori, another for everyone else, apartheid, separatism and racism. That bus called New Zealand is going to keep doing a left-hand turn and go down further and deeper on that road. But if David's bill is successful, what's going to happen? What sort of future are we going to have? We're going to have a democracy, we're going to have equality, we're going to have one law for all, and we're going to have a colorblind society. And really, that is the choice. There's no in between. We're going down one of those two roads. And this bill, David Seymour's bill, has the potential to take us on a strong right-hand turn away from that left-hand junction. Obviously, we want the bus called New Zealand to take a right-hand turn at the fork in the road. In yesterday's video called Luxon's Coming Crisis, and I want you to look at that if you haven't seen it, I asked the people of New Zealand to buy business cards and to start distributing them in their area. And there's a picture of the cards. When people read the QR code on this card, it takes them to our YouTube channel. This channel helps people become aware of the truth of the treaty and what the activists are up to. Those are two crucial things that we need to be really savvy about. Once aware, they will support David Seymour's Treaty Principles Bill and so help the bus make a sharp right-hand turn at the fork in the road. That is the goal. So what's the response been like? Well, just one word, it's been absolutely phenomenal so far. Since the video came out with our business card strategy to support David Seymour's bill, wait for it, 70,000 cards have gone out this week. They've been purchased and they've gone out. Our beautiful lady Vicky has been absolutely inundated with orders from people. So where have they gone? They've gone to Upper Hutt, they've gone to Napier, they've gone to St Albans in Christchurch, they've gone to Otahu in Auckland, they've gone to Omakaroa, which is basically Tauranga, they've gone to Balfour in Southland, they've gone to Morningside in Auckland, they've gone to New Plymouth, they've gone to Whitianga, they've gone to Tawa in Wellington, they've gone to Ratahi in the middle of the North Island, they've gone to Fielding, they've gone to Tuakau, which is sort of South Auckland, they've gone to Pies Pa in Tauranga, they've gone to Mungaraki, which is Wellington, they've gone to Orewa, 2 lots of people in Wellsford. And if you get 2 or 3 or 4, 5, 6 people in one town giving out cards, don't you worry about that. That's fantastic. Because if people get a card 2 or 3 times, they're going to go, hey, you know what? These guys are serious. Something's going down here. I need to check this out. So don't you worry that if you got 5 or 6 or 10 people in one town doing the same thing, just keep going. Flood the town. We've got people who bought them in Thames. We've got people in Blenheim. We've got people in Papamoa, which is Tauranga. We've got people in Avondale, Auckland. We've got people in Invercargill. We've got people in Onarahi and Whangarei. St Heliers in Auckland. Mount Maunganui, Hamilton. 2 people in Hamilton. We've got Morningside in Auckland. So there are something like, I don't know, 30 or 40 suburbs in Auckland. Every one of those should have 3 or 4 people giving out cards in every big city, the suburb of every big city. And don't forget, we've got people in Paraparaumu giving out cards now. So that's just 1 week. It's been a phenomenal response, really. It's been unbelievable. 1 week and 70,000 cards, 31 people out delivering. Wow. So our goal is to have 2,000 people out there distributing. As I said, there is no limit to the number of people in each town or suburb. Don't think that because there's one person already doing it, you don't need to. No, 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 no. Don't ever think like that. If people get a card 2 or 3 times, like I said, they will say, these guys are serious, I'd better check this out. It gives us credibility. Please go to the description of this video and click on the link, the list of small towns in New Zealand, and see which one is closest to you. So if you've done your little suburb, go to a small town near you and start doing that town as well. We need to saturate New Zealand. Make that your patch, your responsibility, the little town or the little coastal area or whatever it is near you. Make that your responsibility. See yourself as a soldier, just like our soldiers in World War I and World War II. You know what? These soldiers went to war to fight for democracy, to fight for one law for all, to fight for a fair and equal society. That's what you're fighting for. You're fighting for your country. You're fighting for your kids and your grandkids. What kind of a country do you want them to inherit? Tribal rule or democracy? So it's time for action and to get rid of all the excuses. So don't delay.
Email now cards@stopcogovernance.kiwi or go to stopcogovernance.kiwi/shop.
No, they're not $3. They're 3 cents. So right.
Email or go to the website.
And effective. It's working. So just to recap, remember what you're fighting for. You're fighting for the bus to take a right-hand turn at the fork in the road. If David's bill is unsuccessful, the bus takes a left-hand turn and we get tribal rule. We get a class society, Maori and the rest. We get one law for Maori and another for everybody else. We get apartheid, separatism, and racism. The bus is already veering down that left-hand turn. But if David's bill is successful, we make a right-hand turn, the bus changes direction, we go for democracy, equality, one law for all, and a colorblind society. Tell you, David Seymour's Treaty Principle Bill is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Let's not miss it. See you tomorrow.